With the U.S. presidential election only days away, the contest between Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump has reached its most critical phase. In this article, we'll look at recent polling trends, campaign dynamics, and some of the controversies shaping the final days of this intense race. For more insights and updates on U.S. elections and political news, remember to subscribe to Avunculus Production on YouTube. Kamala Harris versus Donald Trump. Who is leading? Since her campaign launch in late July, Kamala Harris has maintained a slight lead over Trump in national polling averages. Initially, her numbers spiked, allowing her to gain an advantage of nearly 4 points by late August. September and early October saw relatively stable polling, but recent weeks have shown a tightening in the race as both candidates make their final appeals to the American public. Controversy over Biden's garbage comment. One of the most significant events in the last week of the campaign was a controversial comment made by President Joe Biden. At a campaign event, Biden appeared to refer to Trump supporters as garbage, which quickly became a focal point for Trump's campaign. Kamala Harris, recognizing the damage this could inflict on her message of unity, publicly distanced herself from Biden's remarks. She clarified that she does not endorse criticizing individuals based on their voting choices and has emphasized her commitment to representing all Americans, regardless of political affiliation. Trump, seizing on the comment, staged an eye-catching response in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Dressed as a sanitation worker and appearing in the cab of a garbage truck, he told his supporters that Biden's comments reflected the disdain Democratic leaders feel toward his base. This spectacle was aimed at portraying Harris and her campaign as disconnected from everyday Americans and further solidified the culture war themes of Trump's campaign. Harris and Trump accuse each other of fomenting division. Both candidates are making a final push by accusing each other of deepening national discord. Kamala Harris, on the campaign trail in North Carolina, urged voters to turn the page on Trump, describing him as overly fixated on his own grievances rather than the needs of Americans. If he is elected, on day one Donald Trump will walk into that office with an enemies list. "When I am elected, I will walk in with a to-do list," she said, presenting herself as a forward-thinking leader focused on addressing real challenges. Trump, meanwhile, doubled down on his critique of Harris as insincere, claiming that her pledge to unite is undercut by her party's rhetoric and policies. This narrative aims to resonate with swing voters in battleground states like Wisconsin, where Trump's campaign is making an all-out effort to regain his footing after polls showed a narrowing race. Final push, swing states and strategic outreach. Both campaigns are targeting key swing states, focusing on rallies and events to energize their base and sway undecided voters. For Harris, maintaining her lead means doubling down on states where Biden won in 2020, while Trump's strategy has concentrated on winning back states he narrowly lost. In places like Wisconsin, North Carolina, and Pennsylvania, every last vote counts, and each candidate's message has intensified in the final stretch. Subscribe to Avunculus Production on YouTube. With so much on the line, the upcoming election promises to be a historic and closely watched event. To stay updated on election news, political analysis, and in-depth coverage of the latest campaign developments, be sure to subscribe to Avunculus Production on YouTube. We're dedicated to delivering timely updates and insightful perspectives on the issues that matter most in this consequential election. On behalf of the management of Avunculus Production and Services, we want to thank you for watching and listening to this video. We hope to see you in our next video updates. It's goodbye from us for now, thanks. At Avuncular Production. Copyright symbol Avunculus Services.